Criticism is really hard to take sometimes. It's because we tend to think of criticism as something that's directed at us and who we are. It's a practiced thing that, ironically, you only really get practice in if you take a lot of philosophy courses or if you are practiced in the theater.
You've probably seen me do this hundreds of times, and you'll see me do it hundreds of times again.
When delivering criticism, it's oftentimes easiest to deliver it in the means of a compliment sandwich. These sandwiches are simply comprised of saying, "Hey, Dave, you're a really great guy and you tell a funny as hell joke. But I gotta say, your timing on these things are a little inappropriate. Please don't tell maybe the jokes in the middle of our work session. Cracked me up and it was funny, but the timing on that just left a little bit to be desired." Point is, criticism is about the action, not necessarily the person. If you're feeling critical of the person, you're probably putting yourself in a position where bigotry or some sort of prejudice is coming into play. And that is always something that people need to be aware of. Conversely, to giving criticism, taking criticism is something that can be very difficult. Remember that it's not about you, it's about some way you've represented yourself or an action or a project that you're doing. This isn't about you. If it is about you, somebody's just using an excuse to try and lever themselves up in their own mind by pushing you down.
Sure you could, honey.
Remember that taking criticism is about having an action that you can apply to make a change. This change could be in what you do, or it's in how you performed in something, but it's good to have some criticism because criticism and practice mean that you get better at something. Nobody gets better at doing something just because they want to. My evidence would be all these videos here. In short, giving or receiving criticism can be a difficult art to manage, but it is something that is possible. Find a way to make a person receptive by showing them that you're on their side or giving them a compliment. They are more likely to hear you. Don't just use it as an excuse to beat people up now that you have this magical superpower.